Google Meet as well. You guys should confirm you can actually see my screen as well too. So good. Everybody can see my screen, right? Excuse, sorry. Please, if you've not watched the copywriting class, I want you to ensure you watch it. YouTube family, please confirm you can see my screen very clearly. The link to the last class is on your group, okay? Peter. Terry, this is also your first time. Don't worry, the link to the last class is on the group chat, on the paid group chat. I'll have Ogochukwu. Ogochukwu is going to repost it after now. She will definitely get it to you. Okay, beautiful. So now one of the reasons why we had decided to take this is the first time to those of you that haven't joined any of our trainings before for social media mastery specifically, we have never done 2 classes. This is the first time we are doing 2 free classes, and the reason why we are doing it is we realize that some of you don't understand that when we tell you you can make money with your digital skills, you guys don't get it. Like, you guys don't get the gist. And so one of the reasons why we are doing this class is to make you understand, to see the possibilities on how you can actually make money with these digital skills. Okay, we are not teaching these digital skills primarily because we are trying to make money for ourselves, and I will say this like unapologetically, we are teaching it because we want to change the economy of Africa. If every single one of you can do $1,000, $2,000 every month with these digital skills, you are going to increase the entire GDP of whatever country you're in, whether you're in Nigeria, Ghana, or Kenya, or Tanzania, whichever country you're in across Africa. You would increase the gross domestic production of your company, of your country. And that means your family is going to have more money, less people would need to steal, less people would need to do fraudulent activities. Like, that is the idea. We are charging 5K for 4 skills because we want to make sure everybody has the chance, the opportunity to learn a digital skill, and we want you guys to make money. So we started, this is the first time we are doing the Freelancing Fast Track Workshop, because we want you guys to understand that it's not about coming to class and learning skills. You need to know how you can actually make money from it. Okay. Those of you that are finding it difficult to read my screen, I'm going to share the notes to you so you have nothing to worry about. Okay. I'm going to share the notes to you so that you have nothing to worry about. Please, Ogochukwu, try and see if you can call the group chat, because I want everybody who signed up for this particular training to be here. Okay. I want everybody who signed up for this training to be here. Every single person. I don't want anybody to miss this particular class, because you guys are going to ask me a lot of questions and I want to be here to answer all your questions. So please don't ask me any question till I'm done with the training, and then when I'm done, you can go ahead and flog me with all your questions. Just keep sending me all your questions and I will definitely be able to answer that. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm sure some other people will join us. Please, those of you on YouTube, confirm again that you can see my screen, because I will need you guys to actually be able to see everything I'll be showing on my screen. So confirm one last time you can actually see my screen. Okay. Okay, let's see. Good, they're calling the group. Beautiful. Oh, great. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, let's get started. So freelancing. Now, the purpose of this entire training is to give you like a roadmap on how you can actually start a freelancing career with your digital skill. That's the entire purpose of this training, you get. So just think about it as a personal guide into launching a digital business. Okay, that's just how I feel every single one of you need to see this training. Now, I usually tell a lot of people these things, but most of what I would say here, some of you have heard it before, and because you've heard it before, it's going to sound like cliche. It's going to sound like cliche. It's going to sound like I'm just trying to make something sound wise, or I'm trying to like tush up, all those kind of things that some people think when they hear people talk about mindset. But let me let me help you understand something. I Since I left school, that's like some like 7, 8 years ago, I've not taken a job. I've not taken a job. I started my company my 300 level, and I've not had to go and look for employment. Every dime I have made since I left school in the millions have been from the digital space. I have lived on the internet. And so, what I'm going to be sharing with you today are not just facts, are not just strategies that work. There are things that you can do, and there are things that can change your life. And I need you guys to understand this. Sometimes in life you just have to get to a point where you're tired of where you are, you're tired of the kind of opportunities you have, and you want more out of life. And I just wish every single one of you bring yourself to that point where you begin to see yourself as having the capacity to do more financially, more in your career. Generally, you can do more as an individual. That is how I want every single one of you to actually see yourselves. And I hope this training kind of gives you the opportunity to see yourself that way. Do you understand? And so it's not, I'm not going to be telling you some kind of cliche stuff or motivational stuff here. I'm showing you what personally I have done, I have practiced, and what have significantly changed my life. So I'm just showing you my roadmap alongside proven strategies from hundreds of people so that you can apply the same thing for yourself. Do you understand? That's the reason why I'm showing you all this. So please, I beg you, don't take this class for granted. Don't take everything I'll be sharing with you here for granted. Pay attention to it. Pay keen attention to it, and you are not going to regret it. Okay. So, having said that, um, now today we are going to be talking about turning your skills. Like, assuming you have a graphic design skill now, or you have a video editing skill, or you have a creative writing skill, or you have a social media management skill, or website designer, or like whatever skill you have, how can you use freelancing as a complete framework or as a platform to actually make money online? That's just the entire conversation we're having. So you need to start with the most important tool, which is your mindset, how you think. And I'm going to tell you, like, maybe if I have time, I'll share some personal stories. But the most important thing for you here is to understand the fact that it doesn't matter how good your skills are. If you don't know how to think, and if you don't know how to see the opportunities online, you will not be able to succeed. Your mindset is key. Do you understand me? Your mindset is key, guys. Your mindset is key. Now, let me talk about the very first mindset you need to have, which is that imposter syndrome. Some of you, most of you here are going to start learning. Your training is going to start on Tuesday. And when you do have your first social media class, they're going to teach you social media optimization within the first week of training. After your first social media class, something is going to make you feel like you're not good enough. You cannot you can do. Some of you here listening to me, you have already done the social media management and graphics training already. You're not new to the internet. You just don't feel you're enough. You don't feel like you know enough. You don't feel like you can do enough. Do you understand? And this is one of the things that you need to break open. Nobody needs you to be enough. Nobody needs you to be um to be perfect. Everybody just needs you to do what they need, to give them what they need to get a particular job done. Every successful person that you admire today on the internet, whether they are people who are successful in the real world or they are people who became successful because of the opportunities within the digital space, all of them felt the same way you feel. They feel like imposters. They felt like they are not sure they would be able to succeed, or they felt like they are not sure they're like they are getting a lot of things right. There are some things that they need to do, and there are some things that they need to like fix. You get it? That's what the imposter syndrome feels like. It feels like you're a fraud. It feels like When somebody find, I can remember the first time somebody paid me for a graphics job. I felt like I scammed the person because I only sat down in front of my laptop. Then I was using Photoshop. I only sat down in front of my laptop, designed one kind of shabby design. I didn't like the design, but I told the guy I was going to submit it. I was going to give him the design, and the design was already ready. I went to YouTube. I watched videos on YouTube. I replicated the things I watched on YouTube on the design. I went back. I went back to YouTube and watched other videos and replicated them, and I was paid. And I was looking at the guy like I just cheated somebody. I felt like a fraud. And that's the way some of us have felt, or you feel like. But one of the things you need to understand is this: everybody who started, everybody who has grown within the internet space, we started feeling that way. Do you understand? Um, it took me years. I wouldn't lie. It took me years to deal with that imposter syndrome. You know, the first time a client paid me 100K, I'm like, oh God, let these people not know that. Let them not know how I actually feel concerning this project. You get. But all I had was the courage, and I'm going to talk about it, courage and persistence. All I had was the courage to just insist on what I needed to do to actually get the job done. So, what am I trying to say in essence? If you feel like an imposter, it's because you don't have experience. Some of you here who can, do we have anybody here who does CCTV installation? Like, how many people do we have anybody here who does CCTV installation or bakes cake? I know these are like very popular stuffs. Is there anybody here? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys following? Google Meet. What do you guys do here? All of you drop all those your side hustles or your jobs. Yeah, Deborah, what do you do exactly? Let me see all those strange side hustles you guys have. Yeah, I want to know your side hustle, what you do. Deborah, you're a student. Okay, no, you're not part of. I need people that are doing good photography. Good. Amos, wealth. Yeah, wealth cakes. I forgot, sir. Wealth actually bakes. So now, wealth. Do you when somebody pays you to bake cake? Do you feel like do you feel scared, or do you feel like an imposter, like you're about to cheat the person or something? Wealth, do you feel that way? No, you don't. And that's because you have been baking since 2020, right? I think you told me 2020 in our last class, right? You've been baking since 2020. Beautiful. So you see what I'm trying to talk about. 4 years baking cake. There's no amount of money you want to pay her that will make her feel like a fraud. Do you understand? Like, there's no amount of money you want to pay her that makes her feel like a fraud too. The same thing with Chima that prints. There's no amount of money you want to pay him that will make him feel like a fraud as well too. And so it's the lack of experience that makes you feel like an imposter. So if you begin to gather experience in whatever field of knowledge you're learning in, your gut feeling of an imposter, that feeling like you're not good enough, you would actually be able to deal with it. Do you understand? And so the reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to stop. Just primarily because I don't want you to stop reaching out to people or stop collecting jobs, or just because you failed in one project choose to not continue just because of how you feel. That way you feel, a lot of people who are currently succeeding, they all felt that way too. So imposter syndrome is that feeling of I'm not good enough to do this. I have not finished my training. You know, we have testimonials of people at Scale to Scale who 2 weeks into the training they're already making money. And I'm sure a number of them feel like imposters sometimes, but they're excited about it because that's what they have always dreamt of achieving. And so you don't need to go through a 9 months training. You don't need 21 years internship. Do you understand? Like Daniel has been 21 years experience as an electrical engineer. he can't feel like he cannot feel like an imposter because of the number of years he has in experience. And so if you feel for any reason like you are not good enough, or you're not perfect enough, or you don't know enough, or you are probably like trying to fake it, or you're a fake, it's just a feeling. Do you understand? Don't make your feeling your future. Focus on what you need to do. Offer valuable services to people and make a lot of money. Do you understand? Don't make your feelings your future. Everybody type it and drop it in the comment section. Don't make your feelings your future. For you to succeed on the internet, you have to lock up. Do you understand? You have to lock up your feelings, like, because some people are going to tell you a lot of things, some of them lousy things, some of them truthful things, but the most important thing is that you know where you are going and you know what you want to achieve. Do you understand? Don't make your feelings your future. Your future is to build an entire career online. Your future is to build a business online and not to feel. Do you understand? So whenever you feel that way, just put it aside and then focus on the job you need to do. You know, I used to give this example of the first website project I got in my life. I had this amazing, and there's this one I had worked with on a branding project, and she had called me and said she had this group of people who wanted to do one multi-level marketing thing, and they needed a advertising. They wanted somebody to help them with advertising and some other plenty things like that. And then they said they want to send people from Facebook ad straight to a WhatsApp group. And I was like, for you to do that, you have to take them through a landing page. Then Facebook has not integrated that WhatsApp stuff, so you have to take them through a landing page. And so she now said, okay, how much will it take to build a landing page? And told her, you know what, I'm going to charge you 50K for the landing page and 50K for the ads. And that was how we started the entire project. And so I had never designed a website or a landing page prior to then. As soon as the 100K hit my account, my heart started beating. Boom, 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 boom. One mind was telling me, return the money, oh, return the money before police will come. You know that? My heart was beating. I couldn't even tell any of the people I work with because some of them also knew how to build the website. Like, I didn't even know how much people charged for websites. You see, that was a funny thing. I did not know how much the industry is to charge for websites. Me, I just charged 100K for the entire project because I'd never made 100K before. So I was like, let me make 100K, let me make 100K. So my heart was beating, but I had to put the feelings aside, carried my laptop, sat down, went on YouTube. I had a very good relationship. I think I was on YouTube videos for like 4 hours. And then I finally built the website in like, I think a week or 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. So what am I trying to tell you here? When you go about getting projects and doing new things, you're not going to feel the same way you feel towards your job. You could have, like David or Daniel rather, you could have years of experience, but it wouldn't matter when you start doing something new. Do you understand? So nobody cares about your feelings. They only care about what they told you to do. So I carried the way I felt and put it inside the basket. Of course, I threw away the basket, obviously. And then I focused on the job. Somebody paid me to do a website and run Facebook ad rather. And I ran the ads and I built a website for them. And I collected my money and walked away happily. For the first time, I had built something significant. So that is just how the entire thing is. So put your feelings aside here. Nobody gives a damn about how you feel. Do you understand? Some of you paid for training and skill to scale. Imagine if I came here to tell you, the person that is supposed to teach you people is not really ready. Some of you just be like, what kind of rubbish is that? The only thing you care about right now is the training you paid for. Do you want to care about how my company is faring? Some of you don't even know what it costs us to do this training. This social media mastery program is scarce, is almost not profitable. Like it's free. It's somehow free, relatively, because almost every single money we get from this is reinvested into the entire product again. So my idea is this: try to focus on one particular thing, the job you said you were going to do. Now, this is the most important part of it. I love talking about this thing, and I told you guys this thing when I taught you copywriting. The whole of the internet is self-interested. Everybody is focused on themselves. Do you understand? People online are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. They're thinking about their businesses. They're thinking about their problems. If you need to succeed and make money on the internet, you need to stop thinking about what you want and you need to start thinking about what other people want. Nobody cares about you. If you need to get them to care about you, you need to care about what they care about. A very simple example is there's a business owner right now sitting down and putting their head like this. When will I have my next client? When will I have my next business? There's another business owner who is thinking of graphics. I need to put this inside one fine design and post online, but I don't know how to do it. Where do I find somebody that's going to design? That's what they care about. So don't go around the internet thinking people care about you or people are thinking about you. Because if I tell some of you now to go and post or do some things, you'll be like, hey, what would they think about me? They don't know you. Nobody knows you. Do you understand? If people knew you, you would have probably been rich by now. Do you understand? If they knew you, if so many people knew you by now, you would have been rich because you would have been doing advertising for Indomie and MTN. MTN would have been paying you to advertise their product. Do you understand? Or Octa effects would have been paying you. Nobody knows you. So you need to understand that if you want to be valuable on the internet, you must be obsessed about other people and their problems. Do you understand? I've worked with clients who are like high value individuals. I'm talking about people who are on the board of big banks. I'm talking about people who are running $1 million corporations, like $1 million companies. And these are people. Can you guys hear me? Gospel says is struggling to hear me. Can you guys confirm that you cannot hear me clearly? Okay. Gospel, I think it's from your network or your phone or something. I think everybody can hear me clearly. So I've worked with very big clients, people that are running $1 billion corporations, people that other people are trying to get to. But these people will call me every day or call me and check on the project. Chicos, are you done? Have you finished this? How's your team working on this? People don't send you. Do you understand? They only send themselves. I've had clients that other people are looking for a way to talk to. Other people are looking for a way, and all I need to do to talk to them is schedule a meeting. Do you understand? Schedule a meeting, and then I'm in contact with them and in conversation with them. Because everybody is thinking about themselves. They will not be busy picking other people's call while they have their business. If you care about them, if you care about their business, if you care about their growth, if you care about what they care about, you will be paid. Do you understand? The entire internet is a value game. You get your success will come by getting their attention, by providing clear, undeniable value that solves problem for people. Do you understand? Just go around solving problems for people and you're going to make a lot of money from the internet. Nobody, I said it some minutes ago that I finished school and I didn't have time to do clearance. I didn't have time to do some of it that are Nigerians, NYC and all that. Like I frankly did not really just have the time. Do you know, I've not worked for anybody and I've done million projects in the millions. I've not worked for anybody that asked me for my CV. I've not. I've not worked for anybody. Why? Why do I need to increase my volume? Wait, let me see. Okay. So, can you guys hear me now? I think everybody can hear me clearly. Anthony, is the volume also lower? YouTube guys, can you hear me? YouTube, can you hear me? Okay, I think everybody can hear me. Those of you that can't hear me, let's see. Okay, okay. Barely. That's serious. Can you hear me now? Is it better? Anthony, is it better? Okay, 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 okay. Those of us on YouTube, just confirm you can hear me as well too. Okay. So better, but not as clear as before. Okay, I'm just going to stay close to the mic. I'm not getting any message from YouTube. Are you guys hearing me on YouTube? Let's see. 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 Okay. 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 So, okay. Thank you so much. So nobody has asked me for CV. Like I did a marketing project for a company some years ago, and I think the marketing project was literally over 50 million. And they didn't ask me for CV. The only thing they cared about is this: can this guy deliver on this thing? Does he understand marketing? Does he know how to get this product out and get people? Do you understand? So the entire idea is this: everybody is only invested in your ability to solve problems. Does it make sense? Everybody is only, those of you that are on Google Meet and you're having issues, go to YouTube. Please, YouTube people are fine. YouTube people are not complaining. It's only people on Google Meet. Please, if you're having network issues, leave Google Meet and go to YouTube. That's the reason why we had to create YouTube links, because Google Meet is just not very reliable, frankly. Okay, thank you. So let me continue. So nobody cares about what school you attended. Most people do not care. They only care about your ability to deliver on the project that they're asking you to deliver on. Do you understand? So everybody is just invested in your ability to solve problems. So the mindset number one, you need to understand that you are going to feel strange. You are going to feel strange. You're going to feel awkward. You're going to feel like something is wrong, but you need to understand it's just a feeling. What you have is what is just a feeling. One. Two, everybody in the internet is self-interested. They only care about themselves, and they don't care about you. If you want to get people's attention, if you want to make money on the internet, you must focus on being valuable. The reason why we are teaching you 4 skill sets is because somebody who has only graphics design skill is less valuable than the person who has graphics, video editing, social media, and creative writing. The more skills you have, the more valuable you are. The more undeniably valuable you are, the more people are going to pay attention to you. Do you understand? The more people are going to actually pay attention to you. You get? So you cannot afford to go on the internet thinking, oh, I need to get this. Some of you who are even focusing on certification. The truth is this: it's only when you're going for a job that you need certification. If you're somebody who's interested in freelancing, nobody cares about your certificates. There's somebody, we were trying to hire a video editor um for a sample project that we have at Skill to Scale, and somebody applied and was sending certificates. Like, what you say? Why are you sending certificates? Like, who cares about certificates? Nobody cares. The only thing they care about is, can you deliver on the project? Shekina, that is what people care about. Your results. Do you understand? Your results. So focus. That's why our trainings are practical. Focus on results. Focus on doing things. Focus on posting and showing people what you can achieve, because that is exactly, or that's really the only thing that most people care about. Okay. So the fourth mindset, your ultimate skill for success digitally. Your ultimate skill for success digitally is called resilience, is persistence. It's your ability to stay till you make it. You know, there's this saying we have in Nigeria. Um, I think they call it now, who give up, mess up. You get? It's the person that gives up on something, that's the person that lost it. That's the person that messed up. Resilience. I've been on the internet for 10 years. Oh. F. Okay. I can't use the F word anyway, so that's my apologies. But that's like the point. So your success will not just be determined by your skills or your talent. Your success will be determined by your ability to learn and be resilient. Stay. I know somebody who learned graphic design in 2022. He learned graphic, no, 2020, 2020. I think it was 2020. He learned graphic design in 2020. It was in 2023. Was it 2023 or 2024? Last year 2024. It was last year, 2024, that this guy made his first $700. His first $700. He made it after 3 years. And since then, it has been like an upward motion. Do you understand? His first $700, he made it 3 years after. He was only making 80K salary, 100K, 50K, 30K jobs, all those small projects. He just kept up learning, kept up growing, kept learning, kept growing. And all of a sudden, he hit a particular project on Upwork after 3 years. And boom, everything shoot up. So if you feel, or that's why I don't like all those content when somebody say you're going to achieve so results in 24 hours. You're going to get you're going to make your first $1,000 in 30 days. That's the reason why I really don't like all those ambitious, bogus promises, because it's not really true. That's the truth. The person who showed you that they made $1,000 in 1 month, it took them 5 years. It took them 5 years to get there. Do you understand? It took them 5 years. So you are going to face a lot of challenges. People are going to tell you no. You are going to make a lot of mistakes. Your ability, the people who would win are the ones who never give up, are the ones that stay consistent. They're showing up. Do you understand? They're the ones who get up one more time, ask another person for client job. I can remember there was a month some years ago. I had lost 3 projects back to back. 200K, 300K project. I have lost them. And then one of the projects that I had gotten, the person did not like the project. It was a very unsuccessful project. I was so discouraged there. I felt like changing business. Then I was running a full service digital marketing company. So I felt like changing business. I was like, Kai, I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of this thing. I just felt like changing business. And then all of a sudden, I said, let me just talk to one more person. Let me just write one more proposal. All those plenty, I just one. And then that project hit. And it was one of the best projects I'd ever done. So sometimes your ability to tell yourself, let me just do one more gig. Let me just push one more person. Let me just send one more DM. That's where your success is going to be. Do you understand? So you can't give up because your first 3 months you didn't make any money, or your first 1 year you didn't make any money. No. I currently run 4 businesses. These 4 businesses are the one that succeeded. Do you understand? The 4 businesses I'm running are the one that succeeded. I can't tell you about the ones that have failed. There are like 6 of them that failed. I can name them and name brands, and some of them were unsuccessful in ridiculous ways. Do you understand? So you need to get the point, get the gist. It's not just about you learning the skill. It takes consistency, it takes resilience for you to actually succeed. Okay. So the critical shift here is for you to no longer be thinking like a learner and be thinking like a service provider, like a business owner. I know your training has not started, but you need to change your mind before your training starts. Do you understand? And I told some of you here, I've said it before. One of the things you should never do, don't try it. I'm going to beat you if you do it. Don't ever, for any reason, mention or say you are a digital marketing enthusiast, social media beginner. Don't do that. Do you understand? Don't Okay, it was in yesterday's class I had with VA people that I was telling them, only show people what they need. Do you understand? Don't show them what they don't need to see. Do you get the point? Do not show them what people do not need to see. Okay. That being said, I need to move over very fast because I want to take as many questions as possible. Good. So, understanding freelancing. Now, this is like the most important part of everything. So, what's freelancing? Think about freelancing as online hustling. It's the digital version of hawking. Some of you that are in Nigeria, you know all those people that hawk on Lagos mainland bridge. So it's the digital version of hawking on the streets of Lagos. So your skill, your market is your graphic design skill, your video editing skill, your writing skill, your social media management skill. That's your market. Do you understand? And freelancing, what they call freelancing, that somebody makes it look tush. Do you understand? It's hustling. It's serious hustling. Do you understand? So it is how you can actually be able to not just stand there, but you expect people to buy from you. You go on people's door and you knock. You see all those guys that will be selling frames, or they'll be selling you guys should just focus. Those of you asking questions, just focus on what I'm saying, okay? So the entire internet is like the streets, the entire street, and then you carry your market on your head, and then you are moving. Do you understand? So you can't just stand there and expect people to buy from you. Some of you are going to learn, finish your skill, and sit down and be expecting all of a sudden somebody's going to come and say, "Hey, sorry, did you do skill to scale social media management training?" Oh yes, I need social media managers. Come. Nobody will knock on your door to ask you. You have to be the one going to approach people, okay? Now, some of you that are thinking of freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, they are like big plazas. Do you understand? They are like big plazas, and then within these plazas, you have your own shop. Do you get? You have your own shop. So Upwork is like a big plaza, like all those computer village. Big places where there are big plazas, they are packed with potential customers. People are visiting Upwork, people are visiting Fiverr every single day. And people are checking to find out, okay, what can people do here? What can people like? How can I do this? And how can I do this? Do you understand? They are looking for exact offers. So your social media profile, your Fiverr gig, your Upwork profile or proposal is like your own shop. Do you understand? It's like your own shop within the entire computer village, or within Arera market, or within Onitsha market. And so this is the idea that the digital space is something strange, is one new thing with new principles. It's not perfectly correct. It's just an evolved version of everything you already know about business and everything you already know about consistently working on jobs and projects. Is just an upgraded version. Do you understand? It's just an upgraded version. So you need to know the same way people start up businesses, they go to get a shop. They get to get a shop in Onitsha, and they start looking for customers and dragging them, come to my shop, come to my shop. That is the same way when you are finished learning your skill, you need to become a freelancer and go and look for the right customers and the right clients to serve. Are you guys understanding what I'm saying here? Does it like, okay, please let me know. Do you guys understand everything I just said now? YouTube, do you guys understand everything? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now let's talk about defining your services and finding opportunities. And this is the most important one. When you are starting out, I know some of you hear this a whole lot, and some people tell you when you're starting out, try to focus on one thing, start with only video editing, and then make sure you focus on getting video editing customers, and start with being niched. Focus on fashion brands, focus on these. But let me tell you guys the truth, and I'm saying it because I started from scratch. People that specialize are people that have grown. They have made $100, they've made $200, they've made $300. They want to start making $1,000, $3,000, $5,000. So for them to do that kind of money, they have to specialize. They have to leave other skills and focus on one particular thing or one particular industry, because specialists are the people they pay the most. Specialists are the people they pay the most amount of money. But when you are starting out, you need to be a generalist. That's the reason why we teach you 4 skills at skill to scale. Do you understand? You're literally getting 6 anyway. You get. So the things, the broader the range of skill you have, the more opportunities you have to succeed. How do I mean? If you know only video editor now, and you go and meet a business owner and tell the person, oh, I want to do videos for you, edit your videos so that I can be able to post online. The person will be like, how much are you charging? It's 10,000 naira per video, or 20,000 naira for 3 videos or 4 videos. And you tell them something like that. And then the business owner looks at you and is like, I'm not sure if that is like what I need anyway, but let me see what I can do. But imagine if you tell the person, I'm not just going to do the video for you, I'm going to do a good graphics for you, and I'm going to post for you on your social media. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to post for you on social media. And all you need to pay me is just 20,000 naira for five of those things. You see, the business owner is beginning to think, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do you understand? The business owner starts beginning to see it like, I'm getting 3 things for one price. And so it becomes easier for you to persuade them. Do you understand? So when you're a generalist, it increases your chances of getting more jobs instead of getting fewer jobs. It helps you build a diverse portfolio quickly. And you easily get clients, because there are a lot of business owners who are like, I need somebody urgently to help me. You easily get clients, okay? And then it also helps you to be discovered. You get. So when you actually when you put so many things on your profile, somebody will be like, oh, I'm looking for this person, and they find you. And they're looking for social media managers, and they find you. And they're looking for graphic designers, and they find the same you understand? So it gives you discoverability. And to some of you who are like, you want to build a career, maybe you want to build a career in social media or become a creative director as a video editor or any of that, one of the ways that you can actually successfully do that is when you begin to take all these basic things that we are talking about very serious, and most importantly, you try them out. Try video editing, try graphics, try social media. I have team members who have all the skill sets, but they only focus on one. They know the one they like, they know the one they prefer. Do you understand? Okay. So another thing is for you to package your services. So packaging your services. Don't just say, I'm a designer. Package what you do into sellable services. So this is the way, this is just an example. I'm going to put a number of examples for you guys. I'm a writer. Like you can say, I'm a content writer, I'm a creative writer. You can say, I can write engaging social media captions and blog posts. Do you understand? You are not selling your identity, you are selling results. Do you understand? So instead of saying, I'm a graphics designer, you can say, I create social media designs and print designs for businesses. I create engaging social media designs for businesses, or I create engaging social media designs and do presentations for entrepreneurs. Do you understand? So you focus on selling the result. Instead of saying I edit videos, say I can edit catchy videos for Instagram Reels and TikTok. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? How you package yourself matters. Sell a result. People are not looking for people to edit videos. People want to post on TikTok. So if you tell them that I can edit videos that you can post on TikTok, you are most likely going to get them. Does it make sense? You are most likely going to get these people, okay? So you're supposed to write down like 3 to 5 services, or relatively 2 to 3 services that you're very confident in offering. And those are the ones that you build on your profile. Now, I'm going to show you guys, before we go to your social media and everything, I'm going to show you guys, those of you that will be like, I don't have portfolio, I don't have any of these things. We are going to do a separate video on how to build a portfolio. So you're not going to have that one currently on this class. I'm going to do a completely different training on how to build a portfolio, different ways to build a portfolio, and how to stack your portfolio. But what I want to tell you is the biggest problems people have is I need experience. After your training or during your training, you're like, I need experience, and you don't know how you can be able to get a portfolio, you understand, or get paying customers because you don't have anything that shows you know what to do. And this is where a lot of people lose their vibe. And so this is what I advise you. As soon as you get to your social media class, as soon as you get to your social media class and your tutor is teaching you, pick one social media account. Definitely not your social media account. Either pick a social media account of your friend that has a business, or create a social media account yourself for a dummy business. You know what a dummy business is? Dummy business is a business that is not real. Do you understand? Create an Instagram account for a business that is not real. Create a Facebook account for a business that is not real. Just come up with a fake name. Maybe Jonah's Fish or Jonah's Fisherman Ventures. Wow, that's a very ridiculous name. But do you guys get that sweet name? Jonah, swallowed by the fish. You get it? So you create something like Jonah Fisherman Venture, and then you create an Instagram page, you create a Facebook page of Jonah Fisherman Ventures, and then you screenshot the new page. Listen, pay attention. You screenshot that new page and you save the screenshot. Then you see everything that your teacher is teaching you. Do it for Jonah's Fisherman Ventures. Do you understand? When your tutor tells you how to optimize page, optimize Jonah Fisherman Ventures page and screenshot it, the optimized version. Are you listening? Screenshot the optimized version of Jonah Fisherman what? Fisherman what? People should make sure you're following my business. Jonah Fisherman what? Ventures. Good. Google Meet, if you are faster, you are supposed to be like getting my point right now. Good. That's it. It shows you guys are following me. So you optimize the page and you screenshot it. So right now you have a portfolio of optimization. So if you go to somebody and tell the person, I want to help you optimize a page, and they're like, I want to see what you have done, and you show them Jonah Fisherman Ventures and see like, this is Jonah Fisherman Ventures, and somebody wants to try me now. Janelle, what was that? She said she knows somebody that wears Jonah fish. It's not true. I don't believe you. Janelle, you're lying. Okay, you guys want to distract me now. I refuse to be distracted. How will somebody be bearing Jonah fish? Like, his surname is Fish. Like, are you serious? Like the surname is Fish. No, I don't believe that. But let's continue. So you now have a portfolio of social media optimization. Now, when your teacher teaches you social media content strategy, go and create a content strategy for Jonah Fisherman what? Venture. Good. I love Rufus. I love you guys. Good. So create a portfolio for a strategy document for Jonah Fisherman Ventures and add it to what? Your portfolio. Do you see how easy it is to get a portfolio? When your graphic design tutor gives you a brief, do a flyer design and shows you how to do a flyer design, go and do another flyer design for what? Jonah Fisherman Ventures. Do you understand? Do a flyer design for Jonah Fisherman Ventures. You see how it goes. So at the end of your training, you have literally built a portfolio for one particular brand, and you have a proof that you know what you can do. Does this make sense to somebody here? Does this make sense to somebody here? Does this make sense? Beautiful. Janelle is actually serious. So she actually knows somebody who is Jonah Fisherman, Jonah Fish. Okay, Janelle, send my regards to Jonah Fish, please. Tell Jonah to come and do a training at Skill to Scale that we used him for an example. Wouldn't he like to actually do a training? Tell him I'll give him a 500 discount for entering my example unconsciously. Okay, so do you understand? You can build your portfolio using your training knowledge. As you are learning and you are doing your assignment, you are building your portfolio. Some of you think when you hear portfolio, you think portfolio is one organized, I don't even have anything. It's one big box that has plenty organized things inside. Is a lie. Your portfolio can be a Google document. You see this thing? You see this document I'm using now? You see this Google document? This thing can be your portfolio. Just import screenshots, import screenshots, import screenshots. Give title, social media optimization, screenshot. This thing, screenshots, import screenshots, import text. That's all. That's what a portfolio is. Anywhere you can put all the kind of jobs that you have potentially done is what we call a portfolio. Does that make sense? Do you guys understand what I just said now? Do you guys get me? We'll still do a full training on that, okay? So an example, like I said, find a local business. Another thing you can do is some of you that you don't want to stress yourself by creating Jonah Fisherman venture. You have a business. For instance, Wealth. Wealth has a cake business already. Wealth, you can use your cake business. You can use your cake business and create your own portfolio. Do you understand? Okay, you can use Daniel that is doing electrical engineering as a career. You can use your electrical engineering company or hustle and create a portfolio with it. Does that make sense? Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. The same thing with video editing, everything. So make sure you create one project. Make sure you do what? You create one project. I'm going to give you guys some assignments. This one, you're not going to submit it to me, but I will need you to do it. Okay. So I want to take note of it so I wouldn't forget. So just give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds more. Okay. So that's it for a start. Now, your brand and your reputation. This is where we go deeper into this entire thing. Your brand and your reputation. Now, one of the things I advise you guys to do is this. Because you are doing a creative skill, you don't need to use your name. Your Instagram page doesn't need to be your name. Your Facebook page doesn't need to be your name. Do you understand? You can create a name for your business. The reason is because we were having a conversation yesterday. I was talking to, where I was doing a training for the VA students, and if you will ever, there are some things that if you would ever do, you will need, like, you will need your name. Do you understand? You need your name. So I don't advise all of you to use your personal page. You can, if you have good following, you can advertise on your personal page what you do. But my advice is this: create a new Instagram page for your entire social media mastery hustle. Use your face. Use your face, but don't use your name, so that you can use your name for other side hustles you have, or for your job, or for your LinkedIn, or for other serious things you do. The only situation where you should use your full name is when you're applying for freelance platforms. Listen, if you're signing up for Fiverr or for Upwork, use your full name. If you're creating a dollar account or any of those things, use your full name. In Anu, are you guys hearing what I'm saying? But when it has to do with building your professional brand, you can actually come up with a name. Let me give an example here with where's Janelle? Janelle, what do you do? Are you a student? Where's Janelle? Janelle, I want to know whether you're a student. I want to use Janelle for an example here. Let me see if I can also find somebody from Google Meet as well. I can use as an example. Let's see. Calligraphy. Suleiman, is Suleiman here? Gaffer. Gaffer Suleiman. What's calligraphy? Okay. He does calligraphy. That's interesting. Do they pay you? They pay you. Like people pay you to do that. Like how much do they pay you? Wow. 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 Ah, Janelle is not here again. They say Janelle has gone to tell Jonah Fish. Why these YouTube guys like this? Okay, you just started. Okay, okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you're walking. Okay, okay, okay. So let's say Suleiman currently now, um, Suleiman can create a digital, let's say digital brand for his graphics, video editing, and social media management. This thing he's building, he can call it Sule Digitals. You understand? Or he can call it Sule's Studio. You get? Or Sule's Media. Do you understand? So he can actually create, okay, he said he has Akin Lab Versatile Concept Limited. No, 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 don't use Akin Lab. Don't use that. Don't use that. No, no, no. Please, you guys, don't, don't, don't do that. Sule, please don't use, even if they listen, and listen, guys, even if you have a registered business name, even if you have a registered business name, I beg you in the name of God, don't use any name that is too archaic. Do you understand? Tell ChatGPT, tell Chat, tell ChatGPT to give you name ideas. Do you understand? Tell ChatGPT to give you name ideas. Okay. So Janelle now, if Janelle wants to create a brand name, she can actually create a brand name with as Janelle Concepts. You get, for her bag business, she sells bags, so she can create a brand name like Janelle Concepts or the Janelle Concepts or Janelle Concepts Global. So she can actually create a brand name. A brand name is different from your business name. If you're doing CSC registration and all those ones, it's a different conversation altogether. That's a business class. It's not a freelancing class, okay? I'm talking about a freelancing class now. So Janelle can do something like Janelle and Janelle Concepts. Janelle Concepts can also work for her media business as a social media manager. Do you understand? It can also Janelle, you can use Janelle Concepts also. You get, so if Janelle sells bags, Janelle can actually create a Janelle concept for her social media business brand and go and create a Janelle fashion or Janelle bags as a different Instagram page or a different Facebook page. It works. Do you understand? But if Janelle now is a marketer in a company and she wants to go to become a CMO or she wants to get another marketing job, she needs to use her personal profile that has a name as surname. Do you understand that? We need to do a branding masterclass, because you guys really need to understand branding. We need to do a branding masterclass. We need to do just a branding masterclass for social media managers. Okay. So you can register your name, your business name, but that's not what I'm talking about now. I don't want to talk about any legal registration, all those things. I don't want to talk about it now. You understand? Okay. So now for somebody who is into food bank and also into media, you're going to have two Instagram pages: Adama Amos Food Bank and Adama Amos Media. Do you understand? Two. You cannot use Adama Amos and inside it you are doing social media management and you're selling food. No, your village people are trying to trick you into not making it in life. Don't listen to them. Do you understand me? Amos. Good. Madam Purity Stars. Yes, yes. Ramatu, I think you can do that. Oh, yes, our branding masterclass will be free. You guys don't get it. Skill to scale, if you want to sell every single value that we give, this class alone now is worth 5,000 naira. This entire freelance class now is worth the entire money you paid for 4 skills. So we are not really interested in selling plenty things to you. When we create things that are valuable, we'll sell it. Anything that would help you succeed, I don't, that's not even a problem. This class self would even try to have as many people to have it just because we want to help people. Not, don't worry, when we want to make money, God, the kind of money we want to make is only God that can give us that one. It's not people's 5 that would like. I want to make. You understand? I'm building a $3 company. You know, me and Elon Musk, we are supposed to be on the same level. So it's not your 5K that will. It's not. It's not. It's not 5K that will give me that kind of money. The money I'm looking for is not 5K money. Okay. So we're talking about branding here. Talking about branding here, you guys have to understand how to craft your brand. I'm going to give you an example. I'll go on my Instagram and go on Facebook and just give you a brief example. Okay. So draft a 1 sentence bio that has your name. I am dish dash. I help so people with so results. Okay, you understand? So you can do something like, I'm a graphics designer creating bold and memorable logos for new startups. So this is how you can brand yourself. This is what your bio should look like. Do you understand? I'm an expert social media manager helping brands be more consistent online. You get, or helping brands grow online, or helping brands get more customers online. Okay. Michelle, I said she will buy me Benz. Michelle, please make sure you buy the Benz for me. Okay. Though I actually would prefer a cyber truck. I would prefer a Tesla cyber truck to a Benz. I really don't like all these normal Nigerian cars. So if you want to buy me a car, please, it's a Tesla cyber truck I need. God bless you all. You can even do GoFundMe for me. Do you understand? You can like go and raise money for me. Let me buy a Tesla Cybertruck. Okay. So this is how you craft your brand. Your bio should be consistent. I'm going to share another screen because I need you guys to understand what I'm talking about here. Um, Profile. Profile. So I'm going to share this. Please, you guys should confirm you can see my new screen now. Confirm you can see my new screen. Good, beautiful, good. So what I want to show you guys is this is how your bio is going to look like. This is how your bio is going to look like. Okay. So this is how your bio is going to look like. This thing now that I said you're going to do here. Let me see if I can refresh this page. Let me see if I can refresh the page. Okay, great. I'm refreshing the page. Just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Beautiful. Okay, this is what I wanted you guys to see. Yeah. So this is how your bio is going to look like. You see the same way I have helped 100 plus businesses. This is, I used to do business consultation like some years ago. I still do business consultation, but this time around, I really don't do it so much because I don't really have the time. So I used to help people start up businesses years ago, and I used to train people on how to grow businesses. I used to do business conferences and a whole lot of other things as well too. So this is how your bio should look like. I can go back to this document that I just did now, copy this. I don't want to change it anyway. So you're going to have here in your own business. For me, I'm trying to build my bio. So the whole idea was I've helped 100 plus businesses build their brand and team. I've trained over 22,000 businesses and starting growing and scaling, learn about business. So your bio is going to be here. Did you see my title here? Business coach and consultant. Do you see that? Do you see this business? Oh, some of you guys cannot see it clearly. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Okay. I think you guys can see it clearly now. Yeah. So you see it. This is what I mean when I say optimize your bio. This is what it's going to look like. Helped so thing. I'm a solo person helping businesses do so thing. Call to action. Send me a DM or let me get started on your brand. Or I'm here to help you. Send me a DM. You get a call to action. Your social media um, teacher is going to teach you all this. Listen, everybody. Let me go back. Sorry. Please, everybody should pay attention to what I'm saying. Your face should be here This thing I just highlighted now. Oh, what's happening? Sorry. So let me zoom again. Your face should be here. You see this place here? Your face should be here. And then this name. This should be your business name. Channel concept should be here. Channel concept should be here. Social media management and media. Social media management and media should be where this business coach and consultant should be. And then I'm a social media manager helping businesses, blah, 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 should be here. Do you understand? So as a freelancer, it's good. Let me use a Facebook page so you understand the same thing too. This is Patrick's profile. Patrick permitted me to use his profile, but let me look for, I have one of my pages here. So for that, for Facebook, it's going to be almost the same thing. About. You're going to have to put about your business somewhere here. Your name. No, this one is my personal brand now. So listen, those of you that want to do anything as regards your personal brand, you want to build a career, you can now use your name. Do you understand? But what I mean is this. This is where channel concept is supposed to be. This is where channel concept is supposed to be. And then our category, see my category is business consultant. Your social media manager tutor is going to teach you all these things. I'm looking for where he has. That's the thing with Facebook. It takes time to start navigating. Let's see. Like as your page, invite, follow. I want to see the page, not as an admin. I don't have time for this. So the whole idea is that when people get to your page, they are supposed to see an introduction. This is where your bio is. You see where I have this. You see where I have this building Africa's $1 trillion companies, founder, Central Hub, Skill to Scale, NGT, Central Go Digital. You see this? This is where you're supposed to have your about. I am a so thing, helping businesses do so thing. So this is just what I mean by most of all those things I've been talking to it. I wasn't sharing this page. Oh, okay. Can you guys see the Facebook now? Let me go back. Okay, can you see the Facebooks now? Okay. So this is the introductory page for the Facebook. This is where your bio is supposed to be. You understand? So this is my own personal Facebook page. I have two. The other one is supposed to be somewhere, but I can't advertise on that page again. They permanently disabled it some years ago. So yeah, I've showed you the Instagram and then I've showed you this thing. Let me get back to sharing my screen. Okay. So that is what I mean by having your bio as a freelancer and setting it up. That's actually primarily what I mean. You get setting it up and everything. So wait a minute. Let me see. Strategy one, strategy two. Okay. We still have a little way to go. Good. So pricing. Can you guys now see my Google Docs? So I'm done with Facebook and Instagram. I just wanted you guys to see a brief about everything so that you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's go over to pricing, money, and contracts. So now when it has to do with pricing, start by charging what you are comfortable with. Do you understand? What's the least you are comfortable with? You get for the time, but it isn't so high so that it's going to scare people or it's going to shout out loud. You understand? So you can raise your rates later, but you want to start with where you're comfortable. Now I'm going to talk about a lot of other things like contract very briefly, but I need you guys to understand this pricing first. So if I want to do pricing personally, one of the things that I ask a lot of people that are starting up on the internet is, let's think about your business like this. Let's think about your business and your brand like this. You want to start up. What are you doing for the person? If what you are doing for the person is you're helping them optimize their social media page, listen, everybody, pay attention. Oh, pay attention, guys. Please, if you're doing anything, stop. If you're doing anything, just stop and then focus on on this stuff I have to say. Let's say you want to optimize somebody's page. You want to help somebody set up and optimize their page. Okay, that's the job you want to do for the person. One thing you need to ask yourself is, how long is it going to take me? If it's going to take you something like 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, or 4 hours, do you understand? You want to tell yourself, do I have free 4 hours? Like, is it I'm busy or I'm not doing anything with my time? So if you're not doing anything with your time and 4 hours is not your problem, you understand? What you need to ask yourself is, what kind of money can I collect now that will be handy for me? Do you understand? Now, if for you 2,000 naira is handy, 3,000 naira, 5,000 naira is handy, you understand? Like, it's not so much, but you know that you can, at least you've made your first money. So what I advise is this: you can put your rates very basic. Social media optimization, helping people set up their page, can be like 5K, because 2-3 hours you're done. Do you understand? Helping people manage their page, where you have to post every day for 30 days, you're talking about 50K, 100K, 150, 200, 250K. The more time and the more commitment is going to take you, the more higher the money should be. Do you understand? If it's a one-time job like a flyer, you can do one flyer 5K, one flyer 3K, 4K, 6K, 10K. Do you understand? One video 5,000, one video 10,000. You get? So when it has to do with single rate, limited job stuff, charge the least amount of money that you know your customer can actually afford. Do you understand? So I have customers, I have clients that if I want to charge them, I'm not going to charge them anything less than 1 million. Frankly speaking, like I will not collect less than 1 million naira from them. It's not worth my time. Do you understand? But I have other customers, because of the good relationship I have with them, because of the good relationship I have with them, I'm comfortable charging them 500, 600, 700,000. It's not what it's worth, but I'm just comfortable charging them. You understand? Because I value the relationship more than the money. Do you understand? So all these things plays a deep role into your pricing. But one of the things you should have is what we call a base fee. A base fee is what's the least amount of money I will ever take for doing anything for anybody on the internet. Do you understand? You can start with 2,000 naira as a base fee. You can start with 5,000 naira as a base fee. You get? And make sure, let me tell you how some companies do it. Some of you that don't understand. This is how you can do it. Your first 1 to 20 jobs, you can charge 5K as a base fee. From your 21st job to your 50th job, you can charge 15K as a base fee. When you have done more than 50 projects, your 50 projects to your 100 projects, you can charge 30,000 at a base fee. When you have done 100 projects upwards, you can charge 50,000 as a base fee. That's how you need to think about pricing. The more experience you gather, the more you increase your base fee. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about here? Are you following me? So the first thing you need to have is what we call a base fee. Base fees, I cannot collect anything less than 2K. Never, ever, ever. Do you understand? So that's what they call base fee. So now, in determining the price, you have to be able to check what's the industry standard and then charge lower than the industry standard. As a beginner, don't go and be charging somebody who has done graphic design for 2 years is charging 50K. You too, one can charge 50K. It doesn't make sense. You get? So you want to be able to charge below industry standard when you start. As you grow, you enter industry standard, and the higher you go, the higher you're able to charge. Does that make sense? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So you want to have a base fee. So if I'm starting up, if I'm all of you guys and I'm starting up, I'm going to have services like social media setup and optimization. Remember I told you have to list your services. We have talked about it. Social media setup and optimization to help a business setup. I'm going to be able to charge least 5,000 naira per business, 5K. You guys should not forget what I taught in copywriting. You can do some things for free so that you're going to charge on a higher thing. We call it upsell. Okay, that's a different conversation altogether. Social media setup and optimization, base fee 5,000. Graphics, for a single graphics, base fee 2K. When somebody is doing 5, 10, you can just multiply the money. Do you understand? But what you do is that you don't tell the person as the first price you get. So you tell them, I actually charge, or you can say the industry, like if you want to go out and get somebody to do it, they charge 20,000, but I'm going to do 5,000 because I really want to build a working relationship with you. That's how you talk about pricing. Do you understand? So if somebody says, how much will it take for you to help me set up and optimize my page? I will tell the person, setting up an optimizing page based on industry standard is 20,000, but I really want us to walk beyond the setup and optimization. So why don't you give me 5,000 naira to set up? Or you can say, you know what, I'll set up and optimize for free, but can you pay me 30,000 naira for me to post 10 times every month on your page? I'll create the page, I'll create everything, I'll optimize, and I'll post. Would that be a good deal for you? Do you understand? That's how you should discuss. You get, I can set up and optimize for you for free, but would you want me to work together, want us to work together beyond that? Okay, that's how you think about it. So your service fee for graphics design can be 2,000 upwards. 2,000 upwards. If you're somebody who really needs money, don't allow anybody shame you. Everything a hustle. Do you understand? Don't allow anybody make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, or you're cheap. It's a lie. Everything a hustle. If 1,000 is a good deal for you, collect it and walk away. Do you understand? Don't allow anybody make you feel embarrassed. Now you need the money, no be them. Are you guys getting my point? Do you understand? You're the one that needs the money, not them. So don't allow anybody insult you. You get, and like, why will you be charging? Collect the money and go. As you grow and your experience grow, trust me, automatically you will know how to charge higher and you will know when to charge higher. Okay? As long as you keep learning and growing, trust me, it's going to be an easy thing. It's going to be a very easy thing. You wouldn't have a big problem with that. Okay? So you can also have video. Doing one video reel, you can charge 15K, you can charge 10K, you can charge 5K, depending on what it costs you or how much time. Do you understand? The busier you are, the more you charge. The busier you are, the more you charge. The more time you have, the less you charge, because you need more jobs. If you have 10 hours free every day, you need as many jobs as possible so that you keep making money every time. Do you understand? Is it not better that 20 people pay you 1,000 naira for 20 flyer every day? Do you understand? Like, you don't have job. Is it not better to carry 1,111K and every day people are giving you flyer? You know, every day you're making 5K. Every day you're making 5K. Than for you to sit down and charge 5K for flyer, and then you're getting flyer job 2 a week. You see the point, right? So pricing is a very tricky thing, but start small, start low, and then grow over time. The more experience you have, the higher you get. Okay? So please, when it has to do with contracts, it's very tricky. It's very tricky, because some clients who I was speaking to somebody that I mentor yesterday, and he was telling me how he did a job for some one guy that guy claims to have plenty money, but the guy has not paid him for the last job he did. And you need to have a very clear contract with people. And the contract doesn't have to be like a contract that needs to be signed. It has to be a clear message saying, hello, sir, just so that we are clear, on what we last discussed. I'm supposed to do 5 designs for you, and you're supposed to pay me 50,000 naira for the 5 design. Initial payment before I start the job will be 20,000 naira, and once I send a link to the entire 5 designs and you confirm that there are no changes, you're going to balance me the remaining 30,000 naira. Please let me know if this is clear. You need the person to say yes on that message. That is your contract. Do you understand me? That's a basic contract. Clearly explain, sir. We talked on phone, no, but I wanted us to be clear on our conversation that we had on call. This is what you are asking for. This is how much I said I was going to charge, and you agreed. This is the payment plan. Is this okay? Do we both agree on this? The person needs to say yes before you start the project. That is what serves as a contract. So that you can go back to that message and say, sir, but we both agreed this is what we are going to talk about. You get, okay? Collecting money as a Nigerian, you can use Paystack. If you want to package your business, you can use Seller, you can use Flutterwave, create a payment page and all that, or you can just use your direct bank account and don't stress yourself. Okay? So now let's go to the real part of this training, which is like the major part of it, how you can actually be able to get your first client. So I can boldly and proudly call this your first 10 customers. The very first set of people that can be your clients are people on your contact list. I say it every time. Yes, you're going to get my material. You're going to get the material. I say it every time. Your customers are the customers are the ones that already trust you. It is easier for somebody that knows your mother, knows your uncle, knows your auntie, knows your friend to give you money, than for somebody who is just meeting you for the first time. Do you understand? Somebody who is just meeting you for the first time is going to find it very difficult trusting you. So your first set of customers would better be people who already trust you. So this is what I advise you to do. Write down 20 people who you know can pay you your base fee. Listen, who you know, you trust them, and you know that they can pay you your base fee. Remember what base fee is? The least amount of money you can charge. You know they can pay you. Write down their name. Compose a personalized message to them. What do I mean by that? Hello, Angela. Hello, Angela. How you doing? It's been long we spoke. Oh, I was even thinking, I wanted to know whether you're still in Lagos, Seth. Are you still in Lagos? Because currently I'm in Lagos and I would love us to really hang out one of these days. Okay. And meanwhile, I just launched my social media agency where I actually help businesses create their social media accounts, manage their social media accounts, get so things done. I wanted to know whether you are interested. Do you understand? That's what you say. I wanted to know whether you're interested in my services or whether you would love me to help you out. You get, we are friends, and so I don't have any plans of charging you. I'm willing to do it at a base fee. Please let me know if it's something you're interested in doing. Write that same message personalized to 20 to 100 people. That's how you get your first 2 customers at least. There's something we call conversion rate. Listen, everybody, this thing is going to get very tricky, so I need you to pay attention. Are you guys following me? If you're following me, please drop a comment. Let me know you're following me. All of you doing thumbs up. I don't want to see your thumbs up. Type. I want to see your hand. Type. Don't be thumbs me up. All those people that are raising their hand, raising your hand is not a part of. It's not a part of this thing. Just type. I really love typing. Good. We are following. YouTube guys, let me know whether you're following me, because we are about to go deeper. Are you guys following me? Beautiful. Great. So pay very keen attention to what I'm going to tell you right now. It's very important. There's what we call conversion rate. Conversion rate means if I send a DM to 100 people and 10 of them reply me, I have a 10% conversion rate. That means 10 out of 100 people responded to my message. If 1 out of the 100 people or the 10 people that responded paid me, I have a what? 1% conversion rate. Do you understand? Do you get my point now? So if you want to get one customer, average conversion rate when you are starting out is within 1% to 5%. Do you understand? Average conversion rate when you're starting out as a beginner like this now is 1% to 5%. So if you want to get one person, if you want to make sure that you get at least one person to pay you, the least amount of people you should send a DM to is 100. But don't send them a DM the same day. You can do 20 people every day for 5 days. 2020, because it has to be a personalized message. It has to have their name and something unique about your relationship with them so that they know you're not sending them a broadcast message. Do you understand? DM means direct message. Sorry, guys. DM means direct message. Okay? So that's like the most important part of everything. So you reach out to your network. Now, the second strategy is when you go to social media. Now, there are complete videos on this thing. So I'm not going to bother with you guys. You guys are going to get monetization videos. There are 10 videos and you're going to be able to watch everything there. So social media own is what we call cold outreaches. You do optimize your social media profile and then you begin to reach out to people, specific people, and you tell them, hello, my name is John. I do this. I would love to do a graphics design for you. I only charge so amount of money. If you're interested, it's because I want to be able to work with you. And so if you're interested, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Do you understand? So that's the second strategy. Send people message on social media, especially people who are your ideal customers. Okay. The third strategy when it has to do with freelancing is freelance marketplace, Fiverr and Upwork, which I actually said is a different conversation altogether, and we'll look at that separately in another training. The last one, which is also a very important one, is local outreaches. Go to businesses around you, businesses on your street, any plaza, every single community, especially if you live in a city, there's always a plaza that has plenty businesses, boutiques, all those plenty businesses. Go to them, show them Instagram pages of other boutiques online. Tell them that I want to make a page like this for you. Do you understand? This is how to do it. We did it in Anambra State in 2022. My company did a project like that in Anambra State. We went to, I think, about 100 businesses, and the total money we grossed for that entire project was about 700,000, between 500 to 700,000. Some businesses were paying 25,000 naira. Some businesses were paying 20K. Some businesses were paying 100K. Some businesses were paying 50K. 100 businesses. So imagine if you can reach out to 100 businesses or 50 businesses in 1 month, the amount of people you can convert. So these are the ways you do freelancing. The 4 strategies you can actually use to actually freelance or get customers through freelancing. Now, let's look at the last part of this before we actually get before I actually take your questions. Okay. Now, personalize. You're going to have this, so you can just copy what I put here. Okay. So I saw your Instagram page and I saw that you're launching a new product. I can create a set of eye-catching designs for your launch process. Here is a link to my portfolio or a link to sample designs I've done. You get. So just if you're available for a 15-minute chat or a call next week to discuss further, please let me know. So these are like the basic things. You understand? Are you available for a 15-minute chat, or would you want us to have a call or a conversation? So these are the specific ways you can actually craft your message to reach out to people. Whether you want to reach out to them on WhatsApp or you want to actually reach out to them on Instagram, Facebook, or on TikTok, this is basically how you do that. Okay? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay. So this is the most important. This is the assignment I need you guys to do while you focus on starting your training. The first thing I need you to do is to have a target. For the first 1 month after your training, how much do you want to make? So set a target for yourself. You can set a target. If you're a Nigerian, you can set 100,000 target. You can set 50,000 target. As a basic, have a financial target. Number 2, Pick a brand that you're going to use to build a portfolio. I taught you how to pick a brand and build a portfolio. If you're just joining, just watch the rest of the videos and you're going to get that. Pick a brand and build a portfolio. Pick a brand. Create the social media for the brand. Instagram page, Facebook page. Don't create a LinkedIn account because you can only have one LinkedIn account so they don't ban you. Okay. So Instagram, Facebook page, TikTok. You can also use TikTok page. You get for one brand that you want to use to build your portfolio. Do you understand? And then the last thing, create a brand to build your portfolio. And the last thing, pick one of these strategies or two of these strategies that I just shared with you now. You either pick your network and local outreaches, or you pick social media and your network. You must put your network, you understand? For freelance marketplace, you guys should come down. Whenever we have the full video on it, you will definitely get it, okay? So I'm done with everything I have on my this thing. I would love to do a rundown, but I'm already like way past my time. So what I need you guys to do right now is to ask your questions. I'm going to share this with you guys. So I want you to just go ahead and ask your questions. Let's get started. Let me stop sharing. Let's stop presenting. Good. So if you have questions, I want you to drop your questions. Google me. Did you guys understand everything I said? Are you guys following? YouTube, are you guys following as well too? Great. So now let me have your questions. If you have any question, let me have your. Anthony says feeling sleepy. Just imagine. You guys don't work all night. Wow, I still work all night. So after 10 years, I've been working literally almost all night for literally the past 4 or 5 years. What's the difference between a brand name and a business name? A business name is basically what you are registered as, the corporate registration you get. A business name is basically something that you are registered as, the corporate registration. A brand name is what you want to build. It doesn't have to be registered. It's just what you want people to call you. Do you understand? A brand name is what you can put on an Instagram page, a Facebook page. You don't need to have a registration on CAC for it. But if you choose a business name, your brand name can be a business name, but you have to make sure it's registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission or any, if you're in Ghana or Kenya, any government body responsible for registration of businesses. If you haven't gotten any customers and you have just started like graphics design services, Paul, if you're just joining, I talked about that. I talked about that at the beginning of the class. So if you're just joining, you can go back to the beginning of the class and also see that. Okay. How can I build a portfolio? I talked about that. Daniel too. Nat Global Daniel. I talked about that. If you're just joining, you need to go back to the beginning of the class. If the client decides not to pay the balance after sending the link of the project, what can be done to make them pay? Frankly speaking, the internet is full of frauds and scammers, both on your end. Some clients have been scammed and some clients are going to scam you. You get. So it's just part of the negative side of working on the internet. Sorry to say. So I wouldn't want you guys to stress it. Don't beat yourself around because somebody refuses to pay you a balance of 20K or 100K. No, you just move on. Do you understand? Just move on. Move on. Anybody who is willing to do that's the way we do it in my company is this. We don't start a job until the client pays 70%, except I know the client. We do not start any project until the client pays 70% of the money. 70% is the least I collect. The reason is because if you choose not to pay the balance, I can leave the other 30% for you. So that's the way we do it in my company in any way. Freelancing is not age limited, but some people would prefer to work with young people than with old people. However, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do it as well. There's nobody we have not turned down any project or ceased to work with any person just because the person was a little bit older. No, it doesn't really work that way. Just put your age aside and focus on results. If you're 40 or you're 45 and you know how to do a very good job, just go ahead and do a very good job. Okay. What is a portfolio? Okay, a portfolio is a document or a page or something that shows your potential customers what you can achieve, all the jobs that you have done before, so they can trust you. A portfolio is something that shows all the job you have done before, so they can trust you. Okay. Should we create the page on our functioning social media or create a fresh account? If you have a Facebook personal profile, if you have a Facebook personal profile, Facebook personal profile is different from a page. Let me go back and show you guys what I'm talking about. This is a page. This is a page. Let me share my screen. I don't have time, but I just need to do this. Okay. This is a page. This is a profile. This Patrick's profile. You see this thing here? This Patrick's profile here. If you go down, this Patrick's profile, but he has other pages under him. So this is his personal profile. Patrick, if you watch this video, sorry, I used your profile. But it's public, so it doesn't really matter. So this is Patrick's personal profile. Now, if you go here and you go to pages, you're going to see that there are a number of pages that are under Patrick's profile. You see this? There are a number of pages that are under Patrick's profile. Do you understand? So when I talk about creating a business page, I mean just creating a page like this, not a personal profile. You can only have one personal profile. Do you understand? You can only have one personal profile. You can only have one personal profile. You can create 20 business pages if you like, but you can only have one personal profile. Okay. So if you have a personal profile already, create a fresh account, fresh page, not a fresh Facebook profile account, fresh page. Okay. I've talked about what is a portfolio already. So you guys can actually see that. How to build a portfolio. I've talked about that already. What if I post what I do every day on my WhatsApp status instead of sending direct DMs to my friends? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. All Adepoju, it's actually perfect. You hear me? It's good. It's good. You can choose to use your WhatsApp status. That works perfectly well. Okay. How do you get people to trust your capacity, especially when they ask to see your previous jobs? Beauty, I would assume you're just joining. So I talked about that earlier. You can just go to the beginning of the class where I talked about how during your training, you can build your portfolio while you're doing your training. Okay. Um, Michela, you finished VA program and OLX, but I'm just stranded. I don't know the way forward. What can I do? Michela, you can do everything I just said you should do right now. You see all these things I just mentioned? Can just go ahead and do it. Is that doesn't this freelance class help you in at least in some way? What do I do in a situation where a customer is asking for my service and I can't render yet? Do I reject the offer? What are they asking for that you cannot learn? Deborah, that's the problem. You need, for you to do very well online, you need to be very good at learning. You need to be very good at learning. For you to do very well online, you need to be very good at learning. So don't put something on your portfolio that you cannot at least learn how to do. Okay? Please always try to navigate the site. Okay, for those of all that are here for the training to build, if you're here to build your business, this freelancing is really not like the class for you. Okay? The real social media class, the real video editing class, those are the classes for you. So if you're here to build a brand, freelancing is not like this. Freelance class is really not going to be very helpful. If you have a business rather and you want to use a skill for your business, this class would not really help you as much as you think. Okay. Okay. So Princess, I don't know whether you can see the screen now, but I'm sure we've been able to run through majority of everything. I don't know if anybody has any other question. So we call it a night. I don't know if anybody has any other question to ask. I have a business. I need more visibility to get more sales. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Ola. Ola, that's what I'm talking about. If you have a business and you need more visibility to get more sales, the actual training, which is your social media management class, your video editing and graphics and creative writing class, is what's going to teach you. And make sure you go back to the copywriting class because that's where you're going to benefit more from. Ola, did you get what I said? So those of you on YouTube, do you have any other question? If you do have a question and I wasn't able to answer your question, you can just drop it in the comment section of this video. I would answer it or I would have someone respond to it. Peter, what are you saying now for? Okay, what's Peter saying now for? Okay. You can just go to YouTube and rewatch the video if you missed the assignment. Set a target for yourself. That's a financial target for yourself. Pick a particular brand you're going to work with and pick a strategy that you're going to use to start your freelance venture. Okay? Deborah, what? I don't know. YouTube people are saying no, 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 no. What's the no for exactly? Deborah and Peter. Did I say something? Maybe it means no question. Oh, no question. Oh, beautiful. Oh, good. Oh, hear me? Thank you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Please, if you missed it or you didn't follow through the class, just check the recording and you'll definitely be able to get it. Yes, yes, that one is within your main class. I'm not the one teaching your class, okay? Your tutors are going to introduce themselves to you. You're going to have like 2 to 4 tutors throughout the training. So that's it. Okay, thank you, everybody. Please, your orientation is going to be happening tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, or next tomorrow. Next tomorrow, I think. Your orientation is going to happen on the 10th or 9th. I don't know. Ogochukwu is going to give you more details. And your classes is going to start. Don't miss your classes. Focus on your classes, learn. And if you have any challenge, just let us know. We are here for you. And please don't go to a WhatsApp group and start flashing. I don't know, these people are not doing this, people are not doing this. Don't do that. If you have a complaint, just come to me, come to the admin and say, I have a challenge. I don't think you guys are doing this thing rightly. And we would love to help. We are here for you, okay? We are here for you. We are not like other companies or other people that are training and running away. We are here, okay? Cheers, guys. Have an amazing night rest. Thank you, everybody, and see you some other time.